Hey guys, one of my subscribers, the Riot Conductor, asked me about microphones and asked me about an external mic and how I screen capture and so forth. And I could have, just typed a comment out and told him how to do it and then kind of figure out what I'm trying to say. Or I can make a video and show and say this and this and this, and you'll go, oh, okay, I see. Now I'm on my iPhone because it's 4K video, so I'm going to just use your imagination as I'm acting like I'm holding a cell phone when I get to that part. I started out on an 8 Plus with this microphone I'm about to show you. Now I'm on the 11 Pro Max. Let's talk microphones first. Internal microphone is great. On the 11 Pro Max, it has audio zoom as well as video zoom. So when you zoom in, the audio zooms in and you can kind of hear a little bit more of what they're saying. The downside to the internal microphone on your iPhone is that you also get wind and you can't hear what they're saying because of all the wind. And you also get cars behind you. If there's a whole bunch of traffic and honking, you're not going to hear what the person's saying. But the internal microphone is great because it does allow the background. So if somebody's talking to you or somebody's yelling over there and you want to hear what they're saying, you can use your internal microphone. You can pick all that up. Because the wind and all that was making it difficult for people to hear me, I went to Amazon and got an external mic, which is the Sennheiser Hand Mic Digital. And then I bought some windscreens. Sometimes you'll see that puffy thing, that's the windscreen. So it really blocks out all the background wind or what have you. I also bought a custom mic flag. They call these mic flags. And it's for Community Leo Watch. They did a great job. This is custom made for me. Community Leo Watch, which is Law Enforcement Officer Watch. Yes, I watch cops, not because cops are bad, but because there are bad cops. And we, of course, want to make sure that people feel safe in the community. When you get an officer that maybe a police officer or deputy that's had a bad day and he's kind of acting like a jerk, so you have the camera to capture that. And it keeps him accountable and says, look, I'm documenting what you're doing right now. Some people may say, well, I don't know why you do that. Well, if they hadn't have done that to George Floyd or for George Floyd, it would have been the cops' word against, everybody else's word. The cops could have said, no, this was going on, but we know what happened because we watched it on video. That's the reason I do it. So it's to give back to the community. I've also helped police officers out. I had a sergeant here in Yucaipa PD tell me one night that they had an incident at the bar over on Yucaipa and 4th. And one of the guys started getting really verbally aggressive with the deputy. And they said that my video helped to show what really happened. So I actually helped out Yucaipa PD because when I recorded that, Yucaipa PD was actually, I guess the guy was an off-duty police officer from somewhere else. And my video showed that the Yucaipa deputies acted professional. See, so don't get upset if I'm out there recording the police because, hey, Yucaipa deputy should be like, good, he's recording. If you're upset by me recording, it's probably because you do things that you're not supposed to do and you don't want to get caught on camera. If you always do everything correctly, you should be like, good, I'm being recorded. I don't know, right? Psychology 101. So the internal mic is great. The external mic is great. Now, with the external mic, when I bought this on Amazon, it came with a cable that had a lightning connector. I plugged it into my iPhone. Now I have a microphone. And what this does is it blocks out the wind and all the cars going by and all the noise. And you can just hear me talking and narrating in the video. But the cable wore out and you could see it was frayed and you could see the inside of the yellow, blue, and red wires. And so I had to buy a new cable, which I got at Staples here in Yucaipa. Support your Yucaipa businesses. But it had a USB cable, not a lightning connector. Amazon has this handy dandy little lightning cable connector with a USB. And so, voila, I'm back in business. Lightning cable to the phone. Now again, I have a microphone with a nice brand new cable. Actually, I have two cables because I found one in my bedroom. So I have two of these, which is great. I have an extra. I have a spare. I think it's over there. But that you plug in, so you use your external microphone. I mean, your external microphone, so you just hear me talking. If I want to get somebody who walks up to me and starts talking and I want you to hear them, I will unplug this and use my internal mic. Here's what happened on the You Type of Protest Turns Violent video where you and it sounded like that. It's because, and it used to not do that. I could unplug my mic and plug it in and the audio was always fine. When I did the iOS update, it was either 13.4 something or 13.5. 13.5.1 is out today. I saw that. But when I did that last iOS update, they did something with a patch or whatever it is to update the audio or the camera. So when I unplug my external microphone and go to the internal microphone on the phone, my camera was searching for a microphone, and what happened is it couldn't pick up the internal mic, and it was searching, and it got out, and that's what happened. It was doing this search audio-wise for a microphone, and that's why you got that. Lesson learned. So if I'm going to unplug my mic, I'm going to stop recording, unplug the mic, record, and now I have a new video with the internal mic. That's the lesson learned. It's not because I don't know what I'm doing. It's because Apple is always updating crap, and so we have to learn to update with their updates. That's what happened. So if you wonder. And you don't know until you're done recording and you go to edit and you go, what the fuck happened to the sound? But that's an external mic. You can buy these. You can get these on Amazon with a little lightning connector. Plug the USB in, lightning connector to the phone. Now you have a mic. And it works great because it blocks out all the background so you just hear me talking. If you want to hear the background or hear what's going on, stop, unplug, record. Now I have an internal mic. The reason I don't record, a lot of people say, why don't you just record when the cop's talking to them? Why do you use a microphone? Because sometimes you can't even hear the cops, what the police are saying to them. They're talking really low and you can't hear. And then I got cars passing by. Now you can't hear me. So I use my external microphone. So that's microphones. You can get all that from Amazon. It's great. You can get the extra cable if you want from Staples here. Screen capture. Let's go with photo first, a snapshot. So if I want to, let's say, get a thumbnail or something, I just want to take a picture on my phone. So I have my iPhone like this. You have the button where you click it and the phone will go to sleep and then wake up. You push that and the volume button at the same time, and it takes a snapshot of what's on your phone, what's right there. So if you're on your desktop, or if, let's say, you got an image that you're looking at on Google and you want to capture that image, save picture as. Sleep button, volume button, it snapshots it, and then you can edit it and do whatever you want. And that's how I get sometimes my map picture, or that's how I get all my photos, by the way. Well, actually, you can also put, let's say you're on Google Images. If you put your finger on the image, you'll get a little pop-up and it'll say add to photos, add to photos. Now you have that. So I can do that as well. If I put my finger on an image, it'll say add to photos. Yeah, I want to save that picture. But if I want to do a snapshot to where I can edit and put little highlight and, sleep button, volume button. Now I want to, let's say, screen capture a news story. They have a little video. I want an 18-second clip of that video so I can show you guys the video clip and say, look, this was on the news. You've seen some of my video clips from the news. So what I do is I have my iPhone, and then you know how you go to I forget how to do it on the 8 or the 7. But on the iPhone 11 Pro Max, if you go to the top corner and scroll diagonally, it comes down with a little utility box with all your tools. I have on there screen capture. Okay. Hit it. It'll go 3, 2, 1, recording your device. And then I turn the phone so the video is up all over the phone, and it's recording whatever. It records everything you do at that point. It'll record you searching. It'll record everything. As far as the audio, when you do screen capture, like it goes 3, 2, 1, you'll see a little red box in the top corner. It's recording now, whatever's going on your phone. So I go back to the video, I hit play, it's recording whatever's playing on my phone. It'll do it for music too. Whatever's video or audio on that phone, it will record. It won't record me talking. I can talk and we can have conversation. It's just recording what's going on inside my phone right now. And then if I want to stop it, again, top corner, slide down. Here comes utility box with a flashlight, airplane mode, volume, dim, whatever. Hit stop recording and the screen capture stops recording your phone. So I hope that helps. You can go back and watch this again if you want. But that's how I do my microphones. Again, Amazon has all of this. That's how I do screen capture. That's how I do screen recording on my iPhone. And then one last thing, and this is kind of a sidebar because I'm getting so many people saying, you're siding with the wrong people. You sided with Antifa. You sided with BLM. I'm not siding. I'm on the side of the U.S. Constitution. If Trump supporters, and I like President Trump, yeah, he does things to piss me off, but so did the last 10 presidents that we've had. But if Trump supporters want to get out there with American flags and yell, make America great again, I'm going to support you. And I'm going to say, yeah, you have the right to do that. Let's do it. Free speech, assemble, go for it. If people want to protest for Black Lives Matter and George Floyd and police accountability, I'm going to support that. As a U.S. Army veteran, I support the right to assemble, to redress grievances to your government, and free speech and free press and the right to practice your religion. I support, condone, and advocate the First Amendment. Yes, I don't care what side does it. I'm both your sides. I'm supporting the Constitution. So don't say, you're on the wrong side. Why? Because I'm giving them their right to the First Amendment? Well, it brings looters and rioters. Well, if looters come here and start breaking windows in my town, yes, we're running them out of town. We're running their ass out. But the people that are standing there going, no justice, no peace. They're not rioting. They're not looting. They're saying no justice, no peace. When do we want justice? We want it now. Say his name. You know, that's called the First Amendment. I'm on that side. As a U.S. Army veteran, they have the right to do that. If people start coming in and, well, they threaten to do that. Well, people threaten to do a lot of stuff on social media. I've been doing YouTube since 2006, and I can't tell you the number of threats. I had one guy from Canada going, I'm coming down to the USA just to put a knife in your neck because I hate your videos. I'm going to kill you. Do you think I fucking looked out my window for 2 weeks waiting for the guy to come? No, I was like, hey, if he comes down here, I'm going to kick his ass. But he never showed up. And that's my point. Hey, a lot of people are going to threaten to come here and trash Yucaipa. When they come here, kick their ass out of town. But the people that are standing there protesting, they have the right to do that. It's called the First Amendment. So I'm on their side. And it's funny that some of the people that are upset at me and these Black Lives Matter protesters are waving American flags. I'm for America. Hey, you, get out of town. Don't protest here. What? You're waving an American flag and saying, don't protest in my town. What? That don't make sense. Contradiction much? Thank you guys for watching Community Leo Watch. Comment in the comment section below if you want. Sorry it's so long, but as you will find out for you new subscribers, I am a chatty Cathy. Thank you guys. Have a great Saturday.